Hello?
Yo,
Hey, Taylor, what's going on?
how's it going?
Good. So I came across this YouTuber and beat maker named Taylor Bands. He's out of Fort Worth, Texas, and he's a really cool dude. He's trying to sell his beats on this website called BeatStars. Taylor and I started talking about using Facebook ads to sell his beats, namely on Instagram specifically. I put an entire video together and prepared an entire plan around how to do that. His goal was to sell one beat a day. I realized after putting this plan together that the economics at that level, when you're just getting started and you're just trying to sell one beat a day, it just doesn't add up and doesn't make sense. I was doing some research today and I put together like a pretty good strategy for like some Facebook ads, but I was realizing like if we're trying to get you to a place where you're selling like a beat a day,
Yeah.
I started to question whether Facebook ads was the right way to go, because you're gonna end up spending a pretty good amount of money doing it versus if you were just to like spend an hour a day like hustling on Instagram, you could get a beat a day for sure.
Yeah, honestly, I started doing that. I got a sale yesterday, and I have 2 sales yesterday from doing that, and I'm working on one today.
Yeah.
I realized that as well. All right, no problem.
All right, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
You too.
All right. Cool guy. Thanks, Taylor, for the call. And yeah, I'm glad we kind of got to the same conclusion. So Taylor and I had that conversation, and we sort of came to that realization. He came to that realization on his own, as well as I did during my research. We're gonna do free stuff instead. Let's jump into it. So the first thing you want to do is open a new tab, go to my YouTube channel and click subscribe. Then let's talk about the actual tips. Okay, so the main thing that I learned in trying to sell your beats for free or get attention for your beats that you're selling is to follow and track down rappers. So you're not looking for producers, so stay away from references like, you know, trying to get after people who are using Fruity Loops or get after people who are using Ableton Live. Those aren't your people. The people you're targeting are those early up and coming, so we're not talking like XXL front page, freshman front page folks. We're talking about the young rapper recording in his bedroom, sub 1,000 followers on Instagram. Those are the people, if you're just getting started selling your beats, you can sell to those people. They need beats, they need fresh stuff, they need stuff that's gonna help them stand out, and they're willing to pay a little bit because they need to invest in their own future. So let's talk about how to access those accounts on Instagram, how to find them, and how to interact with those people so that you can actually start selling to them. The best tool to discover these rappers is going to be the hashtags. I'm just gonna name off a bunch of them on my list. Unsigned rapper, rapper, new rapper, upcoming rapper, and then if what you wanna do is you wanna localize some of them. So, you know, I'm in San Francisco, I would do SF rapper, San Francisco rapper, East Bay rapper, whatever you can that's local, that you can find a hashtag that people will be posting under their local rap hashtags, and that just gives you even more ammo and even more target to be like, hey, we're local. Conversationally, it helps as well. All right, tip number 2 is listen to their songs. They typically will have, they put it out there for you to listen to. Listen to their songs. You can grab the name of one of the songs, you know, hit their SoundCloud, listen to it before you message them. So you're listening to figure out if this is someone who even is in the same lane as you. Like, are you even going to be a good match sonically for them? And then also you want to be able to reference specifically something about their songs that makes them different or that you liked about it. So hit them with whatever likes you want on those songs, and then you're going to DM them. And when you DM the person, you're going to say, hey, I listened to your song blank, you have a really great sound. If you're looking for beats, here, check out my beats. You can link them right there, or you can start a conversation. If it's a local person, you can just say something interesting and get them to engage before you ask them to check out your beats. It's sort of, you can test that, how well that works. If it comes off distasteful to send your link right up front, don't do it. Don't automate this process, especially if you're just getting started. There's no reason for you to need to automate this. Tip number 3 is in their profiles, you have the drop down arrow. Once you find a rapper that is really spot on for what you're looking for, use the drop down arrow, and then you're gonna get a whole suite of other profiles that are very similar to the one that you're on. A lot of people don't use this. Use this tool, click through each one, start tabbing out rapper after rapper after rapper after rapper, and following the same cycle for each of them. Basically, you use the hashtag to find your first one, and then once you find that first one, do your investigation, make sure that's a good match, and then do the profile drop-down arrow to find more like that person. All right, tip number 4, follow producers that are more well-established than you, but have a similar sound or genre. They produce in the same genre or use a lot of the same sounds. And follow those rappers, or not rappers, follow those producers and sort of like harvest their own following. So they've already done a lot of the curation. The people that are following them are likely going to be ambitious rappers. So go through their followers. Try to find more rappers from them that are recent followers, because that means that those accounts are super active. Hit up those people. Then, once you confirm that they actually are rappers, don't spam people. And then the other thing you can do is go to the people, you're looking for like the most active accounts on those profiles, so go to the people who are commenting, because leaving a comment is even more engaged than a like. People who are commenting on their recent posts or even a few posts back, go to their comments, check out the profiles of the people commenting on these producers, because those rappers are trying to get the attention of these bigger producers, but they may not be able to get to these, like they may not be able to access these bigger producers, but they can access you. So that's a match. So hit up the people in the comments and follow that same flow. Listen to their stuff, confirm they sonically make sense for you and they're a good match, and then message them. Tip number 5, just be social. It's social media, don't skip the social part. Don't come at things like, what can you do for me? Come at things with a helpful hand. How can I help you reach your dreams as a rapper? That is what a producer does at the end of the day, is they're helping artists, helping elevate artists. So come at it with that authentic attitude and just be social, have these conversations and be friendly about it. That's where the nuances of when you link them to your beats. You may even just, instead of linking people to your beats, you may even just say, hey, are you looking for beats right now? You know, if they say no, say, okay, no worries, hit me up when you're looking for them, or do you want to hear some of mine now just so you can get prepared? Like, get their buy-in a little bit on that first. Like, that is part of being social. And then also it's like, well, what else do you need help with? Maybe I know someone, maybe, especially if it's a local rapper, what events are you guys going to? What shows are you going to? Like, be social, treat this like you actually give a shit. Just some sort of add-ons is a couple more hashtags would be like hip hop East Coast, hip hop West Coast, and depending on your coast, you're sort of like regional, so not necessarily super local, but like sort of regional hashtags for hip hop. And then just like you want to follow producer profiles and get access to the rappers there, you also want to find promoters and check out their following as well, because they're also going to have the same sort of following. Final thing to do here is say hi to Coons. Ow.